Brilliant. Well, we're live now.
Perfect. Good timing. Yes, thank you, Martin. It hides my approaching age.
Yes. Yes, I don't mind my hair being all grey if it means that I don't look like I have some grey.
Yeah, there you go. Silver fox.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, everyone? Martin. And everyone on YouTube who watches this video. So to you, thanks very much. It's been a while since we've done this.
A little bit.
I'm a bit rusty. I'm a lot nervous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And why might that be?
Because I'm a bit rusty.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
haven't done this in a while. So yeah, hopefully I still remember how to talk and
Hopefully still
build a
know how to
computer.
build a PC, given
Yeah.
it's integral to the business.
that part I've been doing quite consistently, thankfully. So we're okay on that. But yeah, just the live streaming. It's been a minute.
Yeah, last one was 4 PCs in one.
4 PCs in one. When even was that?
It's got to be like 2 or 3 months.
I think it's probably
more.
approaching 3. Yeah, 3 or maybe even a little more.
Maybe in the spring.
Wowz.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So first things first. Could anyone please give us a sound check? And so we should have some music going as well. So Martin, if you're still there, could you please let us know that the video is okay and if the sound is okay? Is the music too loud? Are we too loud? How does it sound? I did some levels and things, and all the bars and the levels looked okay when I did it. So hopefully it's still okay. So please give us a sound check. Yeah, once we've got that, we'll plow on ahead. Are you still there, Martin? Anyone? In fact, anyone. If anyone could give us a sound check, that would be great. Doesn't have to be you.
Oh, I've seen you've got
5 viewers? Oh my god, is that a record?
5 we made it.
Woohoo! We are famous. Hi, Mum. Right. So we're going to be building a computer today.
It's quite a surprise.
It's quite a good one. Well, video is good. Frank is blurrier for some reason. Could be his magical aura. Brilliant. Sound is good. Music could be a little less in comparison. Okay, right. Thanks very much, Martin. Appreciate that. So I'm going to turn the music down by about that much.
Yeah, alright.
Hopefully that is good. Should we do an introduction?
Yeah, why not? Sounds good.
Hello, we're Gamertech and we build computers. My name's Tal.
And I'm Frank.
And yeah, we build computers at gamertech.org. That's our website. Please have a look. We've got all sorts of computers that you can buy. You could either buy a computer that we have sat over on our shelf, just over there. You can build one we've pre-configured on our website. And usually we give you a good use case. So for instance, it might be a AAA PC, or it could be something for using video editing in DaVinci Resolve.
Content creation, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we have the pre-configured PCs that are kind of Gamertech approved,
Yeah.
as it were. And then we have our PC builder, where you can build pretty much any PC you like. How many parts we got in that builder these days, Frank?
It's thousands.
2,500 or
Yeah,
something?
At least.
I think it's about 2,500.
Yeah.
And that I'll eat my hat if I don't have a hat. I'll eat one of my socks if that means we don't have the largest choice of any other PC builder in the. No, I was going to say the world. Let's say the UK.
Yeah.
Because
Let's play it safe to start with.
we'll play it safe. Oh, Martin says the audio is perfect now. Great.
Super. Good. But yeah, we build PCs in all shapes and sizes.
Yes.
You've done wall builds. We've made little tiny ones,
Yep.
great big ones,
Yep.
budget builds and performance builds.
All sorts.
Yeah.
This one is going to take the cake though, right?
Would you say it's a higher spec PC today?
I think it's possibly not quite the most expensive one because the wall-based PC was very expensive because the chassis itself was about $1,000.
Yeah.
But as far as the component, the power of the components, 100%. This is the biggest we've done, the most powerful, and yeah, I'm a little bit jealous. I was talking to Daniel, who's the customer, and he, we had a little conversation about the spec that he was looking for and the games that he's playing and such things. And Daniel, if you're there, by the way, hello. I don't know if you are. Please tell us if you're here. He said he was going to try and join.
Good.
So hopefully, Daniel, please say hi if you're here. And so anyway, we talked about the spec, and I said to him, so yeah, I'm super jealous. This is quite a lot better than my PC.
I mean, I've never seen one of these before.
Yeah. Would you like to touch it?
I'm not going to say no.
So,
but we'll get to it.
This, for anyone that's wondering, is worth about how much of the build?
It's got to be a decent whack.
It's about 65%, surely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm running a 3090 from back in the day, and I bought it at the peak cost, and even then it was a really significant whack of the rig that I put together, right?
Yeah.
And GPUs, correct me if I'm wrong, have just become more expensive.
More expensive, more fast, more better, and this one is an absolute monster.
No.
So yeah, Daniel, I'm still very jealous, and when it comes to delivering this, yeah, going to be a little bit difficult to give it over.
He's there. He's watching.
Daniel, brilliant. So glad you can make it. I'm Tal, and this is Frank, if you didn't catch that. So we're going to build your PC today. Daniel, do you have any questions? Please, if you have any questions now, throw them out. If you have any questions during the stream, please throw them out. If you want to just say anything, you can do that too. If you want to say, Frank, you should probably get a haircut, you can say that.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's getting long again.
I'm sorry. I just try not to get personal. On
just
this
remember, Daniel, the only thing you need to do is to be strong enough to pry this PC out of Tal's hands when he delivers it to you.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Well, let's look at the components, shall we? Well, we've got this.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard not to just talk about the 5090, right? Like,
you can touch it. Go on.
Yeah. Oh.
How does it feel?
Shaking a little bit.
So, a 5090. Yeah, I mean, it's insanely fast, and Daniel's going to be able to play pretty much any game at 4K at, I don't know, 150 frames plus.
Wow.
It's an insane card, insanely fast. Yeah, Daniel said that he is looking to play games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. So you know, the most modern,
AAAs.
the most up to date, the hardest to run, the AAA games that you, and of course being first person shooters, you want the most frames possible.
Yeah, you need responsiveness, right?
Yeah, and he already has a monitor. He already has a 4K monitor. So when we talked about it, and you know, until I realised it had a 4K monitor, I was going to suggest a 5080. Most people don't really need a 5090. A 5080 is usually fine, but running high frames, AAA, 4K,
yeah,
this is the one.
This is going to future-proof him for quite a while, I guess.
Yes, well, that was another consideration from him as well. This is actually Daniel's first PC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're jumping in at the deep end on this one.
He has gone hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, first ever PC, and he's building with a 5090.
Wow.
What a baller.
That's good. I remember my first PC was a Pentium 3 of 500 megahertz from NEC.
Wow.
And it had an ATI Rage Pro in it, and I thought I was the dog because I could run the Half-Life demo, which had just been released.
Jesus.
And what was it? No, not Unreal.
Doom? Quake?
No, there was... Oh, I forgot. It will come back to me. But yeah, it was a...
My first PC didn't even have a graphics card. There was no such things as graphics cards when I got my first PC.
Wow.
And the amount of RAM was measured in megabytes, and the CPU speed was measured in hertz.
Wow, that hurts.
Yeah. Oh, very well done, sir. Very well done.
Anywho, what else we got in this going into this box?
Yeah, let's have a look. So, CPU-wise, we have the 9800X3D. And we don't have a fancy box because for some reason our supplier sent it to us in not a fancy box.
Okay.
So Trust me, we've got one. It's right here. It just looks a bit naff. So,
and that is presumably at a level to match the graphics card, right?
it is undoubtedly the best gaming PC gaming CPU that exists.
Wow.
So, even though there are CPUs that you can get with more cores, what happens is, so the X3D element, which is the extra cache that you have, that's kind of, think of that like RAM that's on the CPU itself.
Baked in.
Yeah, baked in RAM or cache as it's called. But what happens is, so with the 9800X3D, you have the cache baked in across all of those cores because it's on a single CCD, right? When you go up in cores, you can get, for instance, the 9950X3D, which has double the cores, but it has 2 CCDs. And what happens is it only has that extra cache on one of the CCDs, so only on half of the cores.
That's a funny setup.
It is. They kind of have to do that at the moment for heat reasons, because you put more cache in there and it just gets really warm. But the problem is that, and I think mostly it's fixed now, but the problem has been that you have to use the software and mainly Windows to kind of control the scheduling of those cores, so that when you play a game, it uses only the cores with the extra cache and not the cores that don't have the cache. Otherwise, there's no point, having the extra cache for gaming, right? And that's really what the cache is for. The X3D is a gaming chip, 100%.
Right. So why the choice of AMD then? Like Intel, a big, well, have historically been big boys, but I hear they're kind of losing favour.
Oh, they're not losing. It's all gone. It's just right out of there. Yeah. Intel is still good for if you're doing content creation, professional workloads. But if you're gaming, it's really just AMD.
Right.
And if you want the best, you want an X3D. So this 9800 X3D is the fastest.
Right. So to get all sort of corporate on it, this X3D piece, is that AMD like leaning into the gaming market, or is it just a general kind of, it's just the next step? It's just All right.
We've got a X670E Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard, which is a very nice motherboard. Don't really need to say much more than that, I think. Got a 1200 watt PSU there from Corsair. Very nice one. Fully modular. What else have we got down here? Oh, we got some RAM. Yeah, we got a little bit of RAM. It's just
let's say 64 gigs.
Just 64 gigs of 6,000 mega transfers RAM. So yeah, that's pretty nice. We got anything else there? Yes, we do. This is a Team SSD, and this is the 4 terabyte version. Right. So Daniel's not going to run out of space anytime soon, because
even with Call of Duty and Battlefield and
no, you probably won't be able to install Call of Duty and Battlefield. They're notoriously big. Yeah, you'll need an 8 terabyte for that. No, just kidding, Daniel. You'll be able to install plenty of games. I promise you. You'd maybe struggle a little bit with 1 terabyte if you wanted to install lots of AAA games, but 2+ is plenty. 4 is loads. And we've got here the Lian Galahad 360mm AIO, which is a really nice unit. You know me, I'm a bit of a Lian fanboy. Yeah. And down there we have the Lancool 3 from Lian as well, which is the case.
Excellent. Continuity there.
And that's it. That's everything, isn't it?
I think so.
Have we got everything?
Let's hope so.
Cool. All right. So do we need to do any kind of, what do they call it? I forget the word now. I forget the word.
Prep, preamble, chit chat. What's in the chat?
Yeah, thanks. Right. So Daniel's watching. That's a beast of a graphics card and setup. Lucky boy, Dan. Yep. And my first desktop chip, says Martin, was a 48666. Yes. Yeah. Probably got more power than a calculator these days.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? Mad.
Dan might need more than 4 tera. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that.
So, should we get the case up? What's the story?
No, we'll leave that for the moment. We'll probably want to build some of the PC first. Let's get all the components onto the motherboard, and then take it from there, shall we?
Alrighty.
Okay, let's make a bit of room. We can move some of the bits and pieces. So we'll need this, and this, and this, and this, and you can throw those away somewhere. Not literally. I had a little knife once for opening things. Did you see where that went? Oh, thank you, sir. Okay. When was the last time you saw a PC that was worth £5,000?
I don't think I've ever seen a PC worth £5,000 on the start.
Well, I tell you what, remember that first PC that I was talking about earlier?
Yeah.
That's how much it cost.
Oh, wow. Oh,
This would have been in 1995-ish.
£5,000 in 1995 money.
PCs were extremely expensive
That's
back then.
wild. I mean, my P3 500 was 2,000.
Yeah.
I think, gosh. Yeah, I was 17. So again, that's a little while ago.
Let's have a little look at this motherboard. Would you mind holding? I'm a bit injured. I've actually got tendonitis. Lifting anything is a bit difficult. So yeah, building PCs is a little bit of a one-handed struggle at the moment. But luckily Frank's here to help. So Frank, would you mind just holding up to the camera so we can?
Yeah.
My lovely assistant, Frankie McGee.
Oh God.
And yeah, that's pretty nice. It's
Yeah.
a very, very sleek looking motherboard.
So
I
is
like
there
it.
anything that like sets this motherboard apart?
Not really. It's just a good, solid motherboard.
Yeah.
It's pretty good value. It's not mega expensive. It's around, I think, the 250-ish mark. So it's not out of this world expensive, but it's certainly not cheap.
Yeah.
It's certainly not bad. The Tomahawk has always been a kind of good, solid, middle of the road.
Reputable.
Yeah. Good value, good performance. You know, does the job.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, and yeah, I like these boards very much. So they look cool. They look cool too.
Can we get a little top-down view in here?
Oh yeah, we can do that. Main and top. Let's see what we got. Can we do that? No, we can't. That's not working. All right, let's try with the mouse.
Ah, there you go.
Here we go. Right, and let's zoom in a bit on that, shall we? Because configure video. Let's try that, and then make sure that's in the right place. Cool. All right. Told you I'm a little rusty. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's right in my face. Actually, I don't mind that. Let's down there.
Yeah, I think that works.
Probably put it in front of my face. So do everyone a favour. Right. Let's get the CPU in. So yeah, this is our CPU. It's not pretty in the delivery method.
It's not the outside that counts.
It's not the outside that counts. Absolutely, it's definitely not. So let's be very careful here as we open up our socket, and very gently and carefully just seat the motherboard. The CPU into the motherboard. You don't want to drop it. You don't want to throw it. You just want to gently seat, and then just give it a little wiggle to make sure it's in there. Nice and easy, and that is done. So that's really the only risky part of building a PC, because if you drop that CPU into your socket, you're going to need a new motherboard, really. So I always say, when you take the protector, that plastic protector off the top of the socket, make sure you do everything that you need to do with haste. You know, don't fart about. Like, undoing these screws would be a very bad idea while the socket is exposed, you know.
Yeah. We'll drop one of those in. Did you say with haste, by the way?
With haste.
Without haste. You don't want to be hasty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, So, thing is, I've spent most of my life playing World of Warcraft, so having haste, which is a spell which makes you attack faster, is great. So.
Okay, I see where that came from.
So,
now.
So I use haste. What's the saying?
More speed, less
more
haste.
speed, less haste.
Yeah.
So, haste being the bad one, speed being the good one.
Yeah.
Fine. So do it.
Because if you're hasty, you can make mistakes.
But do it speedily, not hastily.
Speedily and accurately.
Okay. Well, I need to get this in the right place. There we go. Right. So, could you undo that for me, good sir? And I will do this, which is the SSD. A 4 terabyte SSD is just so much space. Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. So, Frank, what have you been up to? Anything interesting? What's been going on in your world? Watched anything or seen anything interesting?
I have watched something. I'm not sure I could class it as interesting. It was the latest Fantastic Four.
Oh.
Somehow they made a new Fantastic Four film that, in my opinion, was worse than all of the previous Fantastic Four films.
But surely this is their goal at this point, right? They haven't made a single good Fantastic Four film. Are they just purposely making bad ones?
I don't know. I mean, to my mind, the first two were kind of an interesting time when comic book movies and these kind of action movies were kind of finding their feet. They didn't really know what kind of tone they wanted to go for.
Sure.
They were still stretching, special effects and trying new things, and as a result, things kind of looked a bit ropey sometimes, a bit quirky, but it had almost like a neo charm to it, like a new charm to it, because it was just a little ropey, and it's all, to my mind, becoming a bit like soulless churn,
And when you say it's all, what do you mean by that?
I mean,
just Marvel or everything from Disney?
Yeah, just the whole mouse, the whole mouse empire.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I have not seen a modern Marvel film for quite some time now. I think I might have watched one or two since Endgame.
Yeah. I think I've seen 3 or 4. I can't say that anything particularly held me, apart from I'm just a giant sucker for when they kind of bring people together. Like, that's part of what made Endgame so great, was all of this preamble up to
the build up,
everybody coming together.
Yeah.
And as a result, I love Deadpool and Wolverine, and also the Spider-Man No Way Home, I think it was. They've all got different funny titles. So those were great, but like, I think in general it's lost a lot of the shine and originality that once made the Marvel studio great.
Yeah, I hear you. So I've just put the SSD into the top SSD port here.
And how many does the motherboard have?
I think it's got 3 or 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th one here. I don't think it's got any on the back. Most of the time, ATX boards don't. Usually, you get them on the small ones, on the ITX boards on the back. Yeah, it looks like 4, so plenty of room for expansion. And but always put it at the top, in the top one, because the top one is guaranteed to be linked to your CPU in terms of PCI lanes, whereas the bottom one, especially, and maybe even these two as well, may be linked to your motherboard PCI lanes,
right?
Rather than your CPU, and your CPU lanes are going to be much faster. So yeah, just a little tip: always put the best drive you've got in the top one. It's different for every motherboard, but if you just put the best drive you've got in the top, that's good enough.
Yeah, and I saw you peeling the plastic off there. That's the most important point to remember.
Oh, you should also remember to take the plastic off, yes, because plastic is not a good conductor of heat. So I hear. 64 gigs of RAM, very nice, and it's blisteringly fast as well. It's the sweet spot for AMD, which is 6,000 mega transfers, and I think it's CL30 or might be 34. Right? Yeah, it's fast. It's fast, and I'm putting the RAM in the 2nd and 4th away from the CPU. So leave 1 blank, and then do number 2, skip 3 and 4. for best speeds and stability. Just checking the stream. Everything looks great. Excellent health on the stream. I'm always a little bit worried about that, but that's good. Okay, so we've got our bits onto the motherboard. Let's make a bit of space now. We're going to have a look at our case. So could we just put that somewhere, Frank? Oh, you know what? Oh, no. Put that over here.
Alright.
Would you mind? Thanks, dude. All right.
I don't know if you need me to shift it around.
Could you just do a little look to, show it off?
Okay. Yeah. Super. So this is this a newly released case?
It's not mega new, but it's one of the better Lian Lees. So if you're buying a smaller, cheaper case, then when I say smaller, just putting aside ITX for the moment, but if you're buying a smaller ATX or a half tower or small tower, then I like the 205 and the 216. The 216 is one that we use very commonly here. If you're getting one of the bigger cases, this is the one I would go for, which is the Lancool 3. I have the bigger brother of the Lancool 3, which is...
You have the biggest brother.
Yes. I can't even remember what it's called now. It's the 4000 something 4000, and it's big. But I would say that if you're going for if you want a really nice case with great airflow that looks good and has plenty of room for large GPUs, of which we definitely have here, then this is definitely one to go for.
Are these sides hinged?
Yes, you can pull out both sides at the same time, and it's beautiful. It's really nice.
Excellent.
We'll take a good look at those. So there's one side, and then there's the other side. It's obviously just very reflecty at the moment. Sorry about that. But lovely case. Why is the motherboard still on the camera? Sorry, would you mind putting it on?
Flatten it down.
So,
have we had an issue with the camera?
We've had our first technical issue
of today.
of today. Why is that? Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Aaron's just caught it as well. It's definitely not live. What has happened there? Right, let's remove this. Okay, and then let's try
bring it back in.
adding it in again. Video capture.
It is a little warm.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I've added it back in and it's still frozen. So I think what we'll do is we'll just turn that off for now. Sorry about that, everyone. We've got no...
Unplug it from the power supply, just let it have a chill out.
Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. You just never know. Whenever you're doing anything live, I'm just so cautious about plugging and unplugging anything.
I'm expecting Dennis Norden to walk around the corner in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right on the night.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so let's take out... oh dear, no, that's just... Yeah, so we'll keep it here, shall we? We'll try and do our best to show you as much as possible as we're building this. But let's take off the front. So I think we need to do a little bit of dismantling first.
Okay.
So there's the top. And then that allows us access to the side window, which we then should be able to... thank you very much.
Very smooth.
Yep. And then now we've got... Oh, and that
opens the other one as well.
Opens the other one. It's an auto open, this one.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah. So that is...
We'll just put those down to the side. Thank you very much. So now we'll show you here. And as you can see, we've got lots of quality things in here. One of which being these, hang on, these these rubber grommets to allow lots of cables to come through, but without
being unsightly.
Having lots of unsightly cables, which is really nice. We've got space up here for a 420 mil radiator AIO. We went with a 360 here because we don't really need the AMD chip is not like mega hot. It doesn't need you know, the very top end cooling. The 360 will be absolutely more than enough. And yeah, as you can see inside, it's really nicely put together. And yeah, we've got some bays down here for extra SATA SSDs. Everything is very nicely built, as usual on a Lian case. Absolutely no flex at all in the chassis, and on the rear you can see lots of ways to hide all of the unsightly cables as well. So
that's a really nice case.
Things like this, yeah, just really lovely, very good to build in, and you know, an excellent end product for the customer as well. So yeah,
I really like these removable panels. They remind me of like in the Alien films, like the gangways that are mesh,
the trellised mesh thing. Yeah.
That's nice. You can take those out individually to thread your cables, or
really nice. I'm a bit of a case nerd, so this is my bag right here. I enjoy this. I enjoy cases, and yeah, this is a very nice one. So,
ooh, Saeed in the chat says, "Can you guys talk a bit louder?"
Oh, cool. Yes, sir. Let's see what we can do about that.
Can we raise the general volume?
General volume.
Okay,
testing.
Yeah, Saeed, let us know if that's any better.
So, I've done about a 30% boost, and we're in the yellows now, peaking in the yellows. Which, what? No, that's the technical. Yeah, that's,
I'm just thinking about everyone else on the stream, like turning their volume down.
that makes it sound like I know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, we got pinks in the yellows, and very little pops, pop. Right. Sorry.
Right. Should we see if the top camera's working again?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, we could. Yeah, I worry it's just gonna.
All right. Saeed says that's good. No problem, Saeed. Thanks for watching.
Oh, yep. Let's try bring the top camera back in. Video. It's probably just going to do it again, but let's give it a go. Oh, and it's still.
Rough day at the office.
Right. Yes. Top camera. Goodbye, sir.
Might be time to retire.
Right, okay, let's get that motherboard back, please, Franco.
Righty.
So, Fantastic Four then, not one that you would recommend?
Not so fantastic. No.
Yes, okay. Anything else you've been that you can recommend?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding.
I finished it this week. It's a Hideo Kojima game.
Oh yeah.
The chap who created Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Amongst other things, and I know that you like things that are sort of like multi-layered in terms of like plot and content, and you know, you've probably heard a few accounts online saying, "Oh, it's a delivery boy game." It is not just a delivery boy game.
That is what I've heard.
Yeah, it is. It is. There are much deeper themes in there about connection and family and
okay,
like the human spirit and all of these other things, none of which I can talk about without spoiling the game. But
right.
I would say if you want to give it a try, if you're into your story-driven games, it really does have a story, but it does have a really big push through, which I think will potentially put quite a lot of people off. You really have to get past, say, episode 3 which is where the tutorial effectively ends.
Okay.
And that's a bit of an investment.
Is it?
It's my first Hideo Kojima game that I've played, but from what I know of him, he loves his long cutscenes, and this is definitely no exception.
Well, he tells a story, right? That's
Yeah.
what he likes to do.
So it's a bit of a bit of an investment, but I think honestly it's probably the best single player experience I've had in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's really stayed with me. I'm definitely going to play the sequel. But yeah, not quite done with it yet. We're going to go clean up a few things.
You
But I
gotta do
have
all
finished
the,
the main story.
You got to do all the achievements.
Bit of a completionist. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I cannot recommend it enough, honestly. You can
Nice.
kind of see his fingerprints on it. Like there's some stealth elements in there, like akin to what I know Metal Gear Solid is about.
Yep. Yep.
But really, there are some very surprising game mechanics in there that you wouldn't expect. And never have I played a game for so long just thinking I have no idea what I'm doing. But when it like clicks, it's really satisfying.
Okay.
You feel very like in control.
Yeah.
Once you understand, and you don't necessarily even understand why you're doing things, but there's always a payoff. It's not like a J.J. Abrams mystery box. There's all becomes clear eventually, and if it's not yet clear, it's not yet the end.
So, what's your score out of 10 for Death Stranding 2?
But Death Stranding 2 is I haven't played yet. But,
But this is the first one.
This is the first
Oh,
one.
sorry, I misheard you. I thought it was the second one.
Yeah,
Isn't the second one
was
fairly
released,
new out?
Yeah, in June, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm keen to,
Right. So you're playing this so that you can then move to the new one.
Yeah. I think I started it in like 2022 or something, and I had a bit of a lapse in it, which was long enough for me to forget everything about the game, and how to play it and all of this sort of thing. So I came back this year, and it really got its claws into me. Honestly, it was just very, very satisfying. Lots of payoffs, and just a really great gaming experience. Honestly.
All right. Nice. So I've been trying to fix the other camera while you've been talking about that, and I'm just going to see. No, we're still. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Right, so that's it. I'm definitely done with that now.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Definitely no top camera, but we'll make the best of it. So, could you just pass me the peripheral box for the
Motherboard.
the case?
Case.
Thanks,
Yes.
dude. So what I need to do now is just grab all the screws and things, because we're going to just secure the motherboard to the case.
Okay.
Aaron has some game recommendations.
Oh yes.
If you're looking for a game recommendation, Expedition 33 is the best game I've played in years. Yeah, I've heard this.
Interesting.
Aaron, it is 100% on my list, but I've got this thing with games where I try to buy them on sale where possible, otherwise it will bankrupt me.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the Steam sale before I plunge into that one. And also because at the moment, and also my other kind of, not rule, but kind of rule is wait till I finish what I'm playing before I buy a new one.
Yeah. It's more of a principle.
Yeah, I'm currently playing X4 Foundations. So that's a space sim sandbox game, and it has drawn me in, like a game has not done in a very long time. And so this arm injury. I've been telling people I've been going to the gym, just been working out too hard at the gym, but really it's been this. Pew 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 pew. Spaceships.
Literally got a gaming injury.
I've got a gaming injury from playing spaceships too much. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Jem, my partner Jem, likes to call it my nerdy spaceship injury.
Okay. Well, there are worse things you could call it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to lay off at the moment because I'm very injured. But yeah, that's how I got my injury.
Okay.
But it's a very good game. But I really, really want to play Expedition 33. Do you know what it is?
I know nothing about it, other than the chat's lighting up about it.
Imagine Final Fantasy, right? But old Final Fantasy where it was turn-based.
Okay, yeah.
So
Well, like
everything up
seven.
to 11.
Oh wow.
12 was the first. The one with lightning. I can't remember if that's 11 or 12.
If Martin's still watching, he should know.
Yeah. So yeah, and then it turned to the kind of hack and slash type thing, which is not really what I enjoy. I like turn-based. So what this does, Expedition 33, is it takes the turn-based element of Final Fantasy 12 and before, and adds modern mechanics like parrying, dodging, and things of that nature. So you select the spell that you want to use, you select the action you want to use, and it does that. But then when the enemy's turn to hit you, you can try and dodge or parry.
Okay.
And
So it's not a foregone conclusion that just because it's their turn, you get hit, you can still react.
yes, and from what I hear, playing the game to its very, very end game really kind of requires you to be quite
Really
proficient
master.
with the dodging and parrying. And Daniel and Josh and Aaron, maybe you'll second that. I as I said, I haven't played it, so I'm just going on what I've heard. But in order to get to the ultra late game, do you need to be able to do the dodging and parrying? I think I also heard you could turn it off as well, which I think that interests me because I'm not really sure I want to do the old dodging and parrying stuff. I think I might like it for a while, but then I get a bit bored of it.
I mean, having the option is always nice.
Yeah, but I think what people are playing this for and why people are loving it is the story is meant to be epically good, and I think people are just really happy to play a turn-based game again. A Final Fantasy like that isn't just hack and slash and
Yeah. I mean, just says it's the story and the music that really made it amazing. And it's the best story game I've played in 15 years. That's high praise, Josh.
Josh says the best story.
Yeah.
Whoa, 15 years. Have you played a Final Fantasy game though, Josh? I'm just okay. No, hang on. There's a mod. That's when was Final Fantasy 13 out? So Martin Tacitus has said that it was 13, which is the first one that was hack and slash. When did that come out? So
I haven't got a clue.
no, I don't
Never
either.
finished one.
There's a boss
What
called
a shame.
Simon, Daniel said, and if you haven't mastered the mechanics, you'll never beat him. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully, then I will be able to just turn that off in the options. Well, I don't know. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting. Like that's really high praise for the storyline. Like, and I got to say, racking my brains at the moment, I can't think of a game that had as fulfilling a storyline for me as Death Stranding. But then again, I haven't finished a Final Fantasy game.
God, what's wrong?
Yeah,
What's wrong with
I
you?
know.
Not even one game.
Not even one game.
Not even 7.
No.
Not even 6.
No.
Not even
I-
8. Or not even 9.
No, I've
Not even 10.
no.
What the? What the hell, Frank?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Would you mind
Yeah.
lifting that again?
What, you wanna go
Just
down
want
to
to
the
just want to show. No, I just want
Oh,
to
I
show
see.
everyone the Simon was a nightmare. Oh, this way.
Oh, you want to?
Just yep. Sorry, I should use my words. Please show everyone the case and the motherboard inside the case, Frank.
Okay. Like so.
No, if you just put it on its,
Oh, you want to
On
put
its-
it?
on its
Right,
bum?
Stand it up.
stand
right.
it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should use my words
It's
again.
screwed onto the back. Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
Right,
no,
let's go for that.
it's definitely screwed
Brilliant.
on. It's definitely screwed on. And this is the best version of me and Frank that you guys will see. Hi everyone. Can we just give everyone a wave here, Frank? Hello. Expedition 33 makes you question yourself, meaning, morals, life questions.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's deep.
Wow. This game really, really affected you, Josh. That's awesome.
No.
I can't. Anyway, here's half a PC. Looks pretty good. I like that. What do you think, Daniel? Starting to look very nice.
Shall I plop it down?
Yeah, put it back down, please. I can't think of a game that has affected me that much for a very long time, or ever. I remember playing.
Like morals is the one that gets me. Like I can't think of any game that has made me question my morals.
Okay.
You know, like tough decisions, I suppose that alludes to, and the outcomes of those decisions. Like,
you should, if you want to test that, you should play Baldur's Gate 3 and do an evil playthrough, or some sort of playthrough where you're maybe not completely evil, but I don't know, just put some, you know, personal, moral, ethical restrictions on yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Or play through maybe as a paladin, where you, in order to have your powers, you have to play, you know, the what is it? Lawful good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you have to play lawful good, and if you don't play lawful good, you'll be stripped of your paladin powers.
Oh. Okay.
That could be fun.
I think like I'm holding off on Baldur's Gate for a couple of reasons. Number one, money. Like,
yeah, it's still very popular, so I think it's still like £50 or something.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
That for me is quite a lot of money for a game. But secondly, like, you know what I'm like with these sorts of games.
Oh yes,
If
you
you
are
like,
100%er.
I put what 440 hours into that free MMO. I forget what it's called. Now.
How can you forget what it's called? You're like that's like 1/10 of your life that you spent playing it.
What was it?
It was called. Right. Okay. Well, I didn't play it for that long, so I've got an excuse. It was that one from Korea that was kind of like a different, it was kind of like a cross between Diablo and World of Warcraft.
Yeah. But the sick thing was I only played it for 3 months.
Yeah, no, that was really sick.
That was a real problem.
You are a sicko.
Anyway, I think the reason I'm holding off on Baldur's Gate 3 is that in all likelihood I would have spent my entire time talking to animals. Like,
oh, you definitely will. Yeah. You definitely will. Aaron says that I second what he's saying. It really is a work of art, and Josh goes on to say the artwork and visuals are stunning. For me, what made Final Fantasy games is the story and the story. Sorry, yeah, please, thank you. The story and the music. Final Fantasy music is, it's just the best. It's just the best. And again, people have said that Expedition 33 is very much inspired by Final Fantasy, especially the story, especially the music, the gameplay. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's high praise.
We really should just play it, right? All right, we've got a little compartment here for the power supply.
I like that.
Very nice. Look at that. Just this is such a well-built case. And can we just take this off? I think we can. We probably can, but I don't think we.
I don't think we need to.
No, I mean, well, I think we can, but I can't exactly figure out how to do it right now. So that's fine. So I'm going to get the cables. So these are all our cables for the case connectivity. Now, Daniel, in here are a couple of drive bays. I'll show you one actually. A couple of drive bays for mechanical discs. Now, these things. So I would suggest that if you don't plan on using any mechanical discs, and my recommendation is that you don't, because firstly you've got loads of space with your 4TB SSD, which is like lightning fast,
Yeah.
and also you've got other space if you want to add other SSDs, which because so in terms of cost, you've got NVMe at the top, they're the most expensive. Then you've got SATA SSD, and then you've got SATA mechanical drives. Mechanical drives are the cheapest, and then obviously, you know, the NVMe is the most expensive. So I would suggest that if you want to add kind of mass storage over your 4 terabytes, you've got some drive bays here for SATA SSD. That's what I would add. So I guess what I'm asking is, do you want to keep these? I recommend that you don't. It's just adding lots of weight and taking up lots of space, especially space for airflow, which you really want if possible. So I'm going to take them out now, but if you want me to keep those in the thing, let me know. That you'll get them in the box. Right, I'll bring them, you know, you'll have them, but I'm asking if you want me to have them installed for you. I can't undo this screw.
You want a screwdriver?
I've got a screwdriver. Let's see if I can undo this. It's really tough. There we go. Thanks, dude. Oh, don't worry, nothing broke. Okay. Yeah, so I really do want to play Expedition 33. I'm going to wait until I finish playing X4 Foundations, and then I think it's probably going to be next on my list, you know, because everyone's just made such like great feedback about it. I can't imagine what else I would play next that could be better.
Yeah.
What about you? What's next on your list? Do you have anything next on your list?
Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2. Gotcha.
Gonna finish the first one, yeah, and then probably Death Stranding 2. I would like to play Baldur's Gate 3, as I said, but I do need to wait a little bit for that one.
I would just crack on, Frank. Just do it.
And 1200 watts, that is a whacking great power supply.
Yes, it is. Yes, this is. You can get away with 1,000 with a 5090. I would usually suggest 1200, which is what I've done here.
So what's the actual consumption for the card?
So it can reach about 600 watts at peak.
600 watts at peak?
Yeah.
Wow. When I had an Ethereum rig in the garage with two
Would you mind just
3090s in it, it was pulling 600 watts.
with two 3090s? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was everything. And that had a server power.
That was two 3090s plus the CPU and all of the hard drives.
CPU
and
and whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you just move this to the side? So you made it, honestly. Just move it over a little
For
bit.
those of you that can't see, Tyler's laughing at the fact I've lined up the screws.
Yeah. Oh. So we're just going to fit the cables onto the PSU here. So if I could get some of those cables back, please, Franco.
It's the Shift series, which is fun. I have one of these.
Is it?
I put it in the NAS.
Why is it fun, Frank?
So the cable connectors are on the side. Yeah. And they're also all now proprietary. Like the actual connectors are all proprietary.
Oh yeah.
They're different sizes. So they're all like miniaturized. They're really nice for like accessing the PSU from the side. Saves you having to stick your arm down the central.
Are they all
here.
right angled though? Because would it not make a little bit of of a space issue thing going on?
I didn't experience it. There is a compatibility list when you buy the PSU on the website, and it's just all cases of like that are greater than a certain width.
Yep.
Should be okay. Not action advice. Please check the website.
Okay. Well, I've got to say, where's the? So just inside that box. Sorry, there should have been 4 screws. A little bag of 4 screws. Would you mind? Let's hope it fits, because I didn't actually check that. Damn it. Okay. Got to find 4 screws.
They're in the cable bag.
No, they should have been in the power supply box.
Not turning up.
Right. So just in the thing there, it's got a thing that says small screws, bottom left.
Gotcha.
Thanks, dude.
There we go.
Right, I'm having to reach out to the screws I've just got knocking around because we didn't seem to get any screws inside with the power supply, which is quite strange, but we might have just thrown them in the bin. That's fine. They're just standard screws. And let's just make sure that these
It's not
fit.
one of those little bags over there under the edge of the monitor, is it?
No, that was from earlier.
Oh yeah.
It's all good.
Fine, just fine.
Fine, just fine. These are the right size? These are not the right size.
Alright.
Sorry, need it again. It's always hard to tell when you've got these tiny screws. It's the next size up I need. Sorry folks, this is not the most interesting thing to watch, but right now I'm just having to find some screws because we didn't seem to get any inside the power supply. There's another one. And this should be one more. Yeah, alright. Okay. Thanks, Frank. So, do you know what I want to talk about?
I'm sure you tell me. Go for it.
What does that mean, Frank?
I don't know.
Does it mean that I... Right, never mind. Let's move on. I would like to talk to you about Attack on Titan.
Hey, that's a good topic.
So, me and Frank, every week we have a movie night. And in the last... Well, what we've been doing is watching various series of films. So we started with Tarantino, didn't we? And then we watched Heat, Michael Mann.
Yeah, Michael Mann.
Michael Mann, and then we watched David Fincher.
Yes.
And we just finished David Fincher, and we were due to move to
Always
your
forget his
pick.
name.
Your pick. The guy that did Black Swan
Mountain,
and
Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky, or Aaron? Darren.
Darren Aronofsky.
Darren or Aaron Aronofsky. And but a few weeks ago, I said to Frank, "Hey, do you fancy having a look at a new anime show? Because we both like anime, and I thought Frank might be interested in one of a couple of anime shows." So we watched the first episodes of Attack on Titan and what was the other one? Steins Gate, which is so Attack on Titan is great big giants eating people.
Titans. Yeah.
And Steins Gate is kind of nerds creating time travel.
Yeah.
Frank instantly. Well, tell everyone what you thought about Attack on Titan.
It's ridiculously good. Like
From the first episode,
from
what
the
were your
first
thoughts?
episode, it is gripping and energizing, and at the same time just bleak and horrendous. Like
So bleak, isn't it?
it's yeah. But I think the thing that gets me the most about the show is just the intricacy with which it's put together. I like to say, it's very finely stitched. You have. Well, firstly, again, it's not mystery boxes that never get opened. It is, there's intrigue and mystery, but also payoffs that come with time. And with those payoffs come these giant perspective changes that change the entire way that you viewed everything you've seen up until that point, and everything you will view from that point forward. It is the number of times you think you know what's happening, and then you actually realise this is part of a way bigger, way more important, critical, set of circumstances that are happening. Erin, yes, we watch it subbed because the dubs are sacrilege, frankly.
I can't think of a... Oh, wait, can I think of one anime? I think I might have watched one anime show or film with the dub because I heard it was really good. I know what it is. It's Kenshin, and it was the two OVAs, Love and Betrayal, Death and Betrayal, something. It was a very long time ago, but I'd heard that the
Thank God for that.
I heard that the dub was for once better than the sub, so I watched it in that. But yeah, as a very die-hard anime fan, I always watch in sub, not dub.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at best.
No love, no glove.
at best, it's. My understanding is that often when they dub things, it's a reduction of what the dialogue of the content, and in the worst cases, it just completely changes what's happening. Because things are poorly translated or what have you. Meaning is lost. Yes,
I think a lot of times the meaning is lost. The translation is not great, and it just sounds weird. Anime sounds weird in English.
But what I do like is that to my understanding, and Aaron, you seem to be an anime fan. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's this whole kind of community of people who are writing these subs.
They're often fan subbed.
Yeah, and that's I think that's brilliant because it leaves it open to different people of different skill sets and backgrounds to not necessarily provide their own interpretations, but to translate with different subtleties. So if you find a style that you particularly attune to, then you can seek out that author's subtitles. Yeah.
I get you. Sorry, I'm just having a
moment.
Bit of a moment plugging this in. It definitely would have been helpful if they had made these right angle connectors. We've got plenty of clearance, but
that is actually a very good observation.
Martin says, I share that. I love the English dub because I grew up on it, so it's so natural to me. That said, I don't have the attention span to read text on screen anymore. That's weird, isn't it? Because today's generation, kids these days, they just watch all TV with subtitles on.
They do, don't they? I don't quite understand why that is. I mean, I watch a lot of stuff with subtitles on because, frankly, I'm going a bit deaf. But also, my her English is not her first language, which means, therefore, by the way, that if I ever watch anime with her, I'm doomed. I'm doomed to the dub.
Doomed to the dub.
She can't read the English quickly enough.
Yeah.
In cases where there's quick cuts.
And it is often quite quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, finally got this in. That was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. The new generation is quite often having subtitles on all the time.
So, what is it that you are really enjoying about Attack on Titan, then, Frank?
It is the fact that it's actually there's a lot of parallels to what I'm enjoying about Death Stranding, right? Hideo Kojima, as well as the creators of Attack on Titan, are very deliberate in what they do. And by that I mean that no shot is wasted in the show.
Yeah.
Every single thing that you see happens, like glances exchanged by characters, or cuts away to a flashback or an alternative perspective or something like that. They're all meaningful. They all mean something. And there are cases where I've watched episodes with you and seen just a cut for a fraction of a second, and my brain says that means something. There's a reason that has happened. I don't know what that is yet, and I've given you my theories, and you as a good co-watcher have remained quiet. We have a glorious spoiler-free bubble.
Yeah,
happening.
Has to be.
Because one misclick and you are done.
Oh my god! If you accidentally spoil yourself for Attack on Titan, I am so sad for you. So sad for you because that makes me very, very sad.
I mean, I was spoiled for The Usual Suspects as a teenager, and I was outraged for a long time. For a long time, but that wouldn't compare to being spoiled for Attack on Titan, I think.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying watching it with you because I've seen it before, as you know, and I'm really enjoying watching it with you because I can remember what it is that I predicted or was able to figure out as I went along. And it's really interesting to watch you piece together the different mysteries that happen. And I sometimes just kind of sneak over and look at your reaction at certain moments, and you're like, just your face is just it's just priceless, absolutely priceless. I love it.
Revelations in that show where it feels like the floor's dropping out from underneath you because it just changes everything.
Yes.
But it's fun because I can appreciate from my perspective as a first-time viewer how a second view with a first-time viewer could be fun.
Yeah, I'm liking my second time round more than my first time.
Yeah,
and that is very odd for me.
Yeah. And of course our brains work differently, right? So I miss some things that you caught, and I.
To be fair, you've missed very little. You're a very smart man, and I have to say that you have caught so many of the mysteries, and I when we were watching the show, and I miss that. Yeah, I miss that too. Yep, definitely miss that. You're just there piecing it all together.
It's fun watching you catch things on your second watch so that you didn't catch on the first watch. You're like, hang on, wait a minute.
Wait a minute?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's a great
show.
I'm enjoying it very, very much. And we're on, what are we on? Episode 52?
Yeah.
That sound about right?
Yeah.
It's great. How would you go about ranking Attack on Titan?
What, against other animes? Or
against other animes, and then how about against
ranking or intra ranking different seasons?
Just the show, just in general so far, versus other animes you've seen, and then just versus any TV show that you've seen.
Well, I haven't seen a great deal of complete anime series. Off the top of my head, it's basically this, Hunter x Hunter, and that was just completely evaporated out of my brain. Made in Abyss, which I haven't yet finished.
Great show.
Yeah. Also, Avatar, The Last
Airbender. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the top of the pile, frankly, in terms of like the quality of production is remarkable. The soundtrack.
Oh, the sound is so good. Soundtrack is so. Josh, who is it that said? Oh, it's Aaron. Aaron, have you seen Attack on Titan? And if so, what are your thoughts about it? Sorry, Frank, carry on.
No, all good.
The soundtrack.
It just ranks up there really highly. It's, as I said, it's very finely stitched. What was it you said? There was a consortium or
a production committee.
Yeah,
so it's
committee.
Very similar to Akira.
Yeah.
So when Akira was created, it was created by a number of different production companies coming together to make a mega film. A film that had something that had never been done. The scale of the undertaking was so huge that it took multiple, I think it was 5 or 6 different production companies to come together. The same has happened for Attack on Titan.
Correct me if I'm wrong, with Akira, didn't they use the widest colour palette ever used in anime?
They invented colours. Yeah, they invented colours, Frank. Yes.
Yeah, for the cell creation.
Because at the time, animation had often or not really been done at nighttime, nighttime scenes, and Akira was, I don't know, 50 or 60%, probably even 70% nighttime. They needed more colours that existed. They literally invented colours, Frank. They invented colours to make Akira. And that's super cool. Right, let's go back to some comments, because we could gush about Attack on Titan for... Hang on a minute. I still want to get... So, your comparison. So, how does it compare against other anime and against all TV shows you've seen?
It's very hard to compare against other animes I've seen, because things like Hunter x Hunter have very different strengths, right? Hunter x Hunter has a very strong kind of like emotional core to it, which is the reason I like the show. and I think the reason you also like the show.
100%.
But like, Attack on Titan feels like when they sat around that boardroom and they just sort of said, "Wouldn't it be awesome if we did this?" And then everyone else said, "Okay, yes, let's do that." Like,
yeah.
I don't feel like there's wasted potential in
No,
Attack on Titan. There's
no.
nothing sadder than like a show with wasted potential. Game of Thrones, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think it ranks very highly. I mean, if it sticks the landing, then it'll be one of the best TV shows I've seen. I think because for
shows, not just anime.
Yeah, because for me, it is in the landing. If you again Game of Thrones take up a few 100 hours of my viewing time, and then you decide that you're just going to discard all of your principles or the integrity of your characters and have them start making stupid decisions or giving them plot armor or whatever. If you don't stick the landing,
and plot lines that they just completely disregard.
Yeah, and they don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And you start like leaning on contrivances and things like that, then you can just forget it. You've lost me. You know.
Yeah.
And I will condemn your show for having me having me invest my time in it and then having it peter out to nothing.
I mean, it's a great TV show can have a great ending, and it isn't about the ending. But if a great TV show has a bad ending, then it just becomes about the bad ending, doesn't it?
That's it. There were a number of really, really great scenes in Game of Thrones, for example, as that's the example I'm running with. But you just don't think about them anymore.
No, nobody talks about Game of Thrones anymore.
No, even with the new House of Dragons, I'm sure it had a very popular following.
I think no one talks about House of Dragon. It's just like it's almost like it came and went from the zeitgeist, you know.
Yeah.
I guess it because of the bad ending, it didn't have the staying power in culture that something like Breaking Bad or The Sopranos has, you know.
Yeah, or The Wire. Again, so I've heard. Again,
I mean, for me
still
personally,
on the list, you know, seeing The Wire and whatnot. But
yeah, it's a real shame.
Okay. I think, in terms of like a fall from grace, do you think there's a bigger fall from grace in Game of Thrones in terms of like
in TV shows?
Like comparing, say, the beginning or the early seasons to the later seasons? Because
so I found season 1, 2, and 3 to be really good. 4 and I think 4 was good too.
Well, 5 was where they started diverging from the books.
It must be 5 then. Yeah. It must be 5, yeah. After that, I mean, the last season was terrible, but the ones before, was it 8 seasons?
I think it was 10. My memory could be bad on that one.
So,
or maybe
I think it started to go bad the moment that they deviated from the books.
Yeah.
Some people will disagree and say actually seasons 5 and 6 and whatever and 7 were still good. I don't think they were.
Yeah. Aaron responded. What did you say?
Aaron says, yes, when I think of the top animes, Attack on Titan is right up there with the likes of Dragon Ball, Naruto, and One Piece.
Interesting.
Aaron has seen One Piece.
Apparently, so has my wife. She's seen the majority of it, which I need to investigate.
I would like to watch One Piece.
Do you have enough lifetime left?
No, I don't, actually. The problem is I'm now 45 years old, and I don't think I have enough years left to watch One Piece. So, yeah, that's it. It's just...
That's it, it's done for you. It's just a write-off before you start. Yeah, interesting. And Naruto. Have you seen Naruto? I haven't.
I've seen Naruto up until so I watched the Pain arc, which then I believe goes into the something war arc, a war arc, but I didn't watch the war arc. I watched up until the end of the Pain arc, and Naruto from beginning to the Pain arc is, if you take out all the filler, there's a lot of filler, is really good. And something just came into my head, and I'm basically going to end up quoting Super Eye Patch Wolf, but so be it. But if you don't lose your mind when Rock Lee drops the weights when he's fighting Gaara, I don't think we can be friends, right? Because that moment
Even I know that reference.
That is probably the most hype moment, I think, of any anime I've ever seen. I lost my mind when I saw that. Just
I've just realised you're wearing a DBZ t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing a Dragon Ball t-shirt. It's over 9,000. And I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball Z. I think the correct way to watch it is Dragon Ball Z Kai, which is an abridged version, which takes out all the filler.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dragon Ball Z, funnily enough, and Pokemon was my introduction to anime.
Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
As a young man, and like early morning cartoons.
Yeah.
I must have been. I think I'd left that house when I was 13, so it must have been before that time. And like Dragon Ball Z seemed like the coolest thing in the world. But then I think I watched one episode where they were just screaming at each other for 20 minutes, and then I was like,
that would probably be in the Freezer arc, where they say Goku's about to go Super Saiyan, right? And then what felt like a year went by, and when I say a year, I mean a year in my time, not in the anime show, went by, and then he finally did go Super Saiyan, which was it was really good when it happened, but god damn, there's a lot of filler. There's just a lot of filler in Dragon Ball Z, and there's a lot of filler in Naruto.
Aaron says the filler was painful.
The thing is, filler can be okay, because if it's well crafted, all you need to do with filler is just not kill anyone. Not change the story. Don't interrupt.
Simpsons episode.
Yeah, don't interrupt the canon. Make it some interesting story that happens that doesn't interrupt the canon story, right? And I feel like you can do that without making it really, really bad.
Yeah.
But apparently, it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I mean, while switching completely away from anime right now, while Fringe was still finding its feet, we did have a few what we call filler or Monster of the Week episodes in that.
Yeah.
And it probably lost a few people, but as long as you're not like stalling for time, lost season 2 during the writer's strike. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
And just sort of fumbling around and pantsing it and making it up as you go along.
Can you show this to the peoples?
We want to see this side.
Yes, please. Okay. Aaron says Super Saiyan 3 felt like the longest. Yeah, I didn't get that far actually. No, wait, Super Saiyan 3 was in the Majin Buu arc, right? I did watch that. That was the really long hair, right, Aaron? Super Saiyan 4 was when they went back kind of half to being monkeys, and that was in Dragon Ball GT. I did not watch Dragon Ball GT.
Is that what it's over 9,000 refers to? Were there 9,000 levels of Super Saiyan?
Yeah, there could well have been. No, it was at the beginning of the show. They had these little scanner things that went over their eyes, and basically they used it to someone invented this to see what people's attack power was. Their power level, and when they looked at Vegeta for the first time, Vegeta used it on Goku. For the first time, and saw that his power level was over 9,000, and he was like, "What the hell? I'm the Prince of the Saiyans. I should have attack power over 9,000."
Excellent.
Yeah.
Right. So you're showing this off.
Yes. So there's most of the cabling done, and you can see here, guys. Let's do that. Oh god. It's really nice looking, and I haven't done one single moment of cable management yet. So.
It's really neat. I like that mesh. It
does it all for you, really, in this case, which is very nice. So I'm just going to plug a few things in here, guys. You won't be able to see this, and I'm sorry. It's not particularly interesting, but I'm just plugging in a couple of cables.
Look, normally you're the eternal optimist here, Tal, but do you think we should try the overhead camera just once more?
All right, I'll give it a go, but
I'm not hopeful.
I think it's genuinely broken.
Yeah.
And
it's a shame because there's a nice view.
Let's have a look. Okay, main and top, add camera device. Oh, no,
it's still a frozen image of a motherboard. Brilliant.
I think it's actually broken. I think the camera has actually broken. That's really sad. Aaron, they make Super Saiyan 4 canon in Daima. What on earth is Daima? Dragon Ball Daima? I don't even know that. I think I lost. So I didn't watch GT, and I also didn't watch Dragon Ball Super. I should watch Dragon Ball Super because I've heard it's very good. But yeah, I don't even know what a Dragon Ball Daima is. Jesus. Okay, I'm just going to plug a few more things in. So, Frank, anything else you want to talk about?
Well, what are you plugging in? What's the best order to do these things?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say, but basically, you. It's going to be really hard to show without
yeah, we can't
without the top-down camera.
case
I'm
one,
sorry. So
The
yeah,
great big one, the great big long one. What is that? 23 pin.
24. This is not interesting right now. I don't think we can make this interesting. What else is interesting to talk about?
I was talking about Falls from Grace in terms of TV shows. I got to say, I think True Detective is one of them.
Oh yeah, so I recently just watched True Detective season 1, which I loved.
Yeah, that's one of the best seasons, like standalone seasons.
I think that actually, yeah, if you take it standalone, it might be the greatest TV season of all time. But
they're unconnected, more or less, the different seasons.
Yes, they are very unconnected. Yeah, but
it's like an anthology across seasons.
But season the following seasons.
Yeah, season 2, I was, I continued watching. Frankly, out of loyalty to season 1.
Right, yeah.
It struggled for me to stand up on its own 2 feet. And then season 3, they just lost me, unfortunately.
So, I've just started season 3, and I also got lost. Yeah. As in, I could not find any motivation to continue watching.
This is the same problem. Yeah.
So, yeah. It's not great. Who are the people in season 3? I forget.
The chap who was in Green Book, and
oh yeah, Aragorn. What?
No, the other chap, the one who was going to be the new Blade.
Oh,
Mahershala. I can't remember his name.
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, and Stephen Dorff.
Stephen Dorff, yes.
Who, as far as I'm concerned, all he ever did was Blade. Like.
Yeah. So the one I just watched was the one with
Colin Farrell.
Who I enjoyed, and Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Who I don't think I really enjoyed.
I don't think that either of them are likeable characters in that show.
No,
that's the thing.
Very few of them are likeable characters
Yeah.
in any of the seasons. Would you mind turning this round to the front, Frank? Like so. Okay, so we're almost there. All we need to do now is get the AIO in. So let's do that.
Okay.
What do you think, Daniel? Is it looking good so far? I think it's looking very tidy. I think with the AIO, it's going to look very nice indeed.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see one of these Galahads.
Yeah.
It is the Galahad, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah, Galahad 2 with LCD display.
Yeah, it's really
That's
nice.
awesome.
It's really nice. Could you put it on its side again, facing upwards?
Back.
Yes, thanks, dude. Oh, that's my belly rumbling. I'm hungers.
Like so.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
So, I wonder if we can do... Oh, can we change anything with the camera?
I think we can't really risk it.
It'll be a bit tough, won't it? Yeah. So this is not the most interesting.
I mean, it's not designed to be a
view.
flexible setup, is it? Like, we're supposed to be a two-camera setup.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just a shame because there's a lot of interesting things in this case, and I really wanted to show people. Never mind. Right, I'm just plugging in some. So what I've plugged in here, basically, you've got the 24-pin motherboard power cable. We've then got HDMI, and we've got some fan headers. We've got the HD audio, which I plugged in, and then the front panel connector. Now I'm just going to plug in the CPU power, and then that's all of the main things for now. Okay.
So it looks like you can upload custom video loops to the LCD.
Yeah, you can do all sorts. It's really cool. Would you mind depacking? And I'll help you here. Okay. Should be everything. Yep. Thanks, dude. Okay, so we're going to struggle a bit for room shortly, but we'll do the best we can. So we've got most of the stuff in now. Last thing really is the AIO, and once that's in, all we'll have left to do after that is the graphics card, which usually goes last because well, it's just very easy, just plonk it in, you know. So let's, could you display that up to the camera, Frank? Thank you. Thank you kindly. For those of you who haven't, who have recently joined, the reason I keep commanding Frank to do things is because I'm injured. I've got tendonitis and I can't really lift anything on my right arm. So I'm not treating him as my slave. He's just kindly doing all of the heavy lifting today.
There we go.
Okay, so take those away. Put those in just down there with the other bits that we are definitely keeping. Right, so we've got a number of cables now and little things that we need for the AIO. Thanks, dude. So we've got fan connectors, fan cables, we've got power, and we've got signal for the display. So a little USB to...
There's your thermal paste.
Thanks, dude. So I'm going to figure out what's the best way to do this. So this goes from one of our USB headers, which are all down the bottom. That's going to have to run, okay, it's going to have to run up the back. So part of when you build a PC is you've got to have a pretty reasonable understanding of where things are likely to go, because if you do things and then, you know, move stuff around and plug them in, and then they're in the completely wrong place, then sometimes you have to do a lot of backtracking, which can be a real pain in the bum. So it definitely helps to have some knowledge of how these work, how you know, sort of general PC knowledge, obviously. But if you don't have that general PC knowledge and you're and you're building a PC perhaps for your first time, just RTFM.
That's words I live by.
Yeah, read the effing manual is what that stands for. The manuals are usually pretty good, so you know, just.
You want to read it? Should I get it for you?
I'm okay personally, but yeah, just a little tip. You know what? For the AIO mounting brackets and the bracketry, we might need to, because I've not used this one before, and every there was a little booklet. Don't see where that went. Every cooler generally has its own mounting mechanism, and annoyingly, they're all often very, very different to each other. So for the first time you ever build with a new cooler, it's always good to have a look. So I'm going to RTFM.
Good. For once.
Yeah. So what were you pointing at?
Oh, I just, again, recognising that we have the cooler and the case continuity there, which I rather like.
It's always good to do that, you know, match up the fans at the very least. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got Intel, we got AMD. So what we're looking for is there's two, we need, yep, in that box, two out of there which look like those ones. Yes, that's the ones. And then they attach to the slots we've got down there.
They have little arrows on them to point to the CPU.
Excellent. So if you could, we should have some screws. Where's the little bag of screws?
Right here.
Thanks. If you could crack those open. Thanks, dude.
Little pot.
So, and we point towards the CPU. So there should be some. So the screws we're looking for are small, rounded Phillips screws. These ones. Could I have 3 more of those, please, good sir? So right now, just setting up the bracketry for the cooler. You know what? I say that a lot, but I never remember what it's from.
It's from the Waterboy.
Is it from Waterboy?
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah, thanks. What does he say? You spit in the cooler.
But coach, they spit in the cooler.
They spit in the cooler. Brilliant. I've not watched that film for a very long time.
Peak Adam Sandler?
I wonder if it's still funny.
It's probably not even acceptable, let alone funny.
I bet most of Adam Sandler's films aren't acceptable these days. Peak Adam Sandler? No.
Uncut Gems.
Got to be Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Or Punch Drunk Love? That was Adam Sandler, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Shit, I can't remember either.
He did quite a few with Drew Barrymore, didn't he? He did like 50 First Dates and Wedding Singer.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Wedding
stuff.
Singer's got to be right up there for him,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
I think so.
I really like Wedding
Because
Singer.
they're making a sequel to the golf one. Happy Madison.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, Happy
No.
Madison's the company. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether that's out yet or not. But I never saw Happy Gilmore.
Right, I'm just having a little look here to what we need. So we've got a little power cable.
Daniel says it looks awesome. I would agree.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Daniel. Well, yeah, it's you chose it, dude. So I think you got very good taste. Right, I'm just having a little browse at this. So could you do something interesting for
Like a
for 3 minutes?
3 minutes. Excellent. Well, I'm excited. I wanted to have a look at one of these Galahads for a while. I mean, I think for the obvious reason that it has an LCD screen on it, which I think is awesome. Trying to think, what would I put on it? It would probably have to be some sort of cool animation happening. I mean, like Goku going Super Saiyan.
Goku going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean,
Yeah.
no, there's a reason why it's the classic.
Yeah. I mean, it's a logical conclusion, isn't it?
Right, let's put that up here. I've
I
got
think
a
it
pretty
comes
good
with some
idea.
preloaded things. You can show the CPU temperature on there.
I think that's what it does as standard, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, 6-year warranty. I don't think my last AIO didn't last 6 years.
Yeah, you know what? They often don't.
It started chewing itself up.
Yeah, having a 6-year warranty on. So part of the reason why my preference is always to build with air coolers over AIOs, because AIOs, they can clog up and break.
Yeah.
With an air cooler, all you've got is you've got no moving parts. I mean, the fan obviously, but you can just replace the fan for like, £5. And other than that, it's just a big hunk of metal.
So a 6-year warranty.
To have a 6-year warranty is very good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm very pleased about that.
Again, going back to the display, layer by layer uploading of customizable graphics. That's awesome.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You can build an image.
Okay. Right. So that's in. So let's plug in. What way round? Let's do this way round.
Should I support the radiator?
I think maybe, yeah. Well, what you could do, Frank, to make for even better viewing than not having a top-down camera, is to go and stand in front of the other camera and screw in the...
Oh gosh, I don't think that's going to make for good viewing.
It's not going to make for good viewing, but there's not an... oh, God.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Okay. Right.
I think
let's move it around.
I think we turn it around.
Yes.
I can't go and stand in front of the camera.
Yeah. I guess I didn't mean, actually in front of the camera. I was just kind of being a little bit jokey about that. But yeah, let's do it this way around. Well, Frank, I did drop one on the floor. You got it? Thanks, dude. Okay. All right. So there's a number of screws I just need to plug in here, and then we can get our radiator attached. Let's try and line it up.
Hands.
This is good actually. I mean, it should be fine. All I need to do is just put 2 of them in, and then it'll just stay in.
A strong magnet on there.
Yeah,
Screwdriver.
it's a good screwdriver. There's there were some interesting things I wanted to run by you. I know you don't tend to keep like fully up to date with the tech news, but there's a couple of things that have happened recently that are pretty interesting. I wanted to get your thoughts on them.
All
so,
right.
you know the company EA?
Yeah.
You know, it's in the game, that EA. Well, yeah. So, you know, they're a multi-billion, trillion? No, not trillion. There's only...
They've got to be multi... Yeah.
They're multi-tens of billions company.
The limit of my understanding and experience of EA is that they have been known to be a bit morally bereft.
Yes, yes. Well, that's all companies when they get to that kind of size. But yeah. So anyway, they're a humongous publisher and developer of games, and
With
they
an
have.
office in Guildford, I believe.
They do have an office there. Yeah. They have been bought out by a Saudi Arabian consortium, and it has been. I think it's been the largest cash purchase, so no debt,
Wow.
of a company ever at, I think, $55 billion.
That is a wild amount of money.
It is a wild amount of money. There's no question about that. But here's my question, right? When you have a company that currently they are, beholden to the shareholders, okay? They have a legal, what's the right word?
Obligation?
Obligation, thank you, to make money for the shareholders, right? So the customer is not king. For any company that is publicly traded, the customer is not king, the shareholder's king, right? So this is how EA and most large companies work, and they have to, make money, lots of money for their shareholders, right? And the shareholders typically, they're just old, fat, white men sitting around a big table, right? I mean, sorry if you're old, fat, and white. I'm just,
I'm sure they are all ages, races, sexes, colours and creeds.
Other ages, races, and body types are available. Yes,
Yeah.
but they don't add anything, right? They don't add anything to the creation of the games. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a creative input. They
Yeah.
just have a financial
obligation.
Yeah.
So here's my question: is it possible that by going private now, that this is actually a really, really good thing for the industry? Or A, is it a good thing for EA specifically? B, is it potentially a very good thing for the industry?
That's a good question. I actually didn't think you were going to go in that direction. I tell you what my first question was. Like, what is the interest of this Saudi Arabian company? And I don't know.
It's a consortium, so it's a collection of many different companies.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, but
like,
many.
Why EA? Why this company? Why video games? Is it just that?
Well,
Is it that the what they do doesn't matter, and it's just the acquisition of a US based company? EA?
EA.
I don't know.
Not 100% sure.
Is it acquisition? It must be surely acquisition because they're profitable.
Oh, they're extremely profitable.
Yeah.
I mean, just The Sims makes them an absolute boatload of money.
Yeah.
And there's no question that they are going to make lots more money going forward.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No question whatsoever.
They have very acute minds behind these kind of acquisition decisions, right?
I mean, they've got so they make they own. It's not called FIFA anymore because they didn't want
They didn't want to pay.
They didn't want to pay for the license. And that would have been a shareholder decision, I bet.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't want to pay for the license, so it's called, I don't know, EA Football or EA Sports, whatever. But
it's in the game, just not in the title.
very nice. Yeah. Wait, where was I going with this? Hang on, FIFA, right? So not called FIFA anymore. They make more money from the microtransactions inside the football game than they do from selling the football game by quite a humongous margin.
And wait, are we talking about games that also cost $70 at launch?
They release one every year
and is it
that costs $70, and then in order to have the players that you want in, I believe, the story mode or the manager mode or whatever it's called, I'm not 100% sure because I don't play it, but you have to buy the packs that give you the players.
Hang on, okay. I know very little about football. I know even less. Actually, I probably know more about football games than I do about football. When I was at university, we were on like Pro Evo 4. And my understanding was that the USP, the differentiating factor of getting the FIFA game, was that you had the officially licensed players and emblems and things. And I know this because my housemate and friend, he would buy Pro Evo, and I think one of his life's greatest joys was going. There was a badge editor which you edited pixel by pixel, and he spent the best part of the year creating all of the official like football team badges in Pro Evo because they weren't in the game because Pro Evo didn't have the licensing rights.
Yeah.
So now you're telling me that if you buy a formerly FIFA game, you have to then pay for that privilege of having your official teams. Have I understood correctly?
You still don't get the full license because they just don't have the full FIFA license now. I think you've got the players. Martin seems to know. Martin seems to. Martin's talking about stuff. I'll say it in a second. Maybe Martin can give us some idea here. But my understanding is that it's just not. The players are all there, or at least the ones that they have the personal licenses for.
Okay, so they have individual agreements.
But just it's not FIFA. They can't call it FIFA anymore. So,
what's Martin saying?
Martin's saying Saudi Arabians love the sports involved that EA produce. They already had a stake in it. It's an interesting angle, but the reality is that having an obligation to the shareholders means you have to make money, which usually means the games have to be better. That's a bit of a hot take as far as I believe. But with DLC hell happening and microtransactions, making money isn't a good game anymore. Daniel goes on to say they have a game mode called Ultimate Team where you can build a team with promos every week. Oh no, it's gone.
Redacted.
Redacted. They've sued me already. So okay, So my question is.
I think you paid for the PC already because he's now just bid.
Here's why I think it could be a good thing for the industry. I don't agree with what Martin said, which is having shareholders mean you have to make money. Companies still need to make money in order to operate, and they can still do that. They will still do that if they're not publicly traded without shareholders. It's just that now the people that own the company will have a different set, I guess, of like requirements. I think on the other hand, it will mean that
requirements or priorities.
Yeah, priorities. Yeah, it will mean that they've got to make back a lot of money now, because that was a very large acquisition, right? So I guess they have to make back that particular money at some point. I think I'm done screwing these in.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not quite done.
it's interesting. I see where you're coming from with it. I'd like to believe that you're right. That it will be a positive thing. I guess experience is telling me that it won't be. I think that the gaming industry as a whole has become more money grubbing, more gamblified, leaning towards things that ping off little dopamine receptors and all this.
Oh yeah,
and more greedy. Honestly.
Yes, it definitely has. Yeah.
I mean, when I was 10 years old and the N64 was on the shelf, video games were $70. Now, 30 years later, video games are $70, except you don't get a disc or you don't get a cartridge.
No.
Or you don't really have anything to show for it. And if it's like other forms of digital content,
and
you can lose access.
They're full of microtransactions and even the $70 games.
Yeah.
like we were saying earlier.
You know, there was. I mean, it's not quite the same as it used to be. But there are a lot of games that come out unfinished. I mean, I remember there was an era a while ago where a day one patch for a game was gigabytes.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of fixing to be done after your game has gone gold.
Yeah, true. Gone gold.
Well, I think that's more of a console term actually, because they burn the final disc onto.
Onto a thing. Right, let me just see what else I've got to do here. I've got one more. No, that's not it. Got another thing that needs to plug into here. So I'm just getting all the bits plugged in for the display right now. I've got one more thing that I need to plug in. Where is that gone? It was down here somewhere. Here it is. Right. There's a few more cables that need to be plugged in, but I'm just doing them as I go. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't know enough about, you know, big businesses to really know for sure. But the impression I get is that companies that are shareholder led, they're just too greedy. They're just too greedy, in a nutshell. And maybe this will mean less greed from EA. It's probably wishful thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you define greed, really. Like, so take, for example, the Final Fantasy VII remaster being released episodically. Cynical old me calls that a greedy move.
It is a greedy move.
Is it necessary for it to be episodic? Is the game too big?
No. No. Sorry, no.
Is the development, you know, so significant that they are taking their time and therefore releasing it episodically, or is it just to make more money?
They're certainly taking their time, and it means that they don't have to. They can do X amount of time, release a game. X amount of time, release a game. X amount of time, release a game, rather than the 3 times the X amount of time, you know, and then release one game at the end. It's better for cash flow, right? Yeah.
That makes sense.
But
are they? How many episodes is it going to be? Do we know?
3.
3. Are they 3 $70 episodes?
Wow.
Because that does feel like greed.
Yeah.
You know, if it was 3 episodes that amounted to the full price of you know what is now expected from a AAA game, then I could kind of say fair enough.
So I haven't played them, but I will say this: I know that there's an awful lot of filler in them. An awful lot of filler.
When you say filler, have they expanded the games? Then they've added more content.
They've expanded the games quite a lot, but it's a lot of it, and this is just going from what I've read, obviously. A lot of it is just busy work, you know, busy things that don't really make it a better game. They just send you off on little
time.
Imagine doing, you know, side quests that are just not that interesting.
It's like Skyrim that has procedurally generated like fetch quests in it.
Yeah, there's just a lot of quests like that, is what I hear, yeah, that's just not ideal.
Yeah, you want to be doing something meaningful with your time.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot of non-meaningful time. So yeah, I don't know, dude. It's big news anyway. EA.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge acquisition.
It's really big news.
And it's all cash. I mean that is wild.
Yeah, the all cash bit is just
that's the bombshell,
that is a big thing, isn't it? I don't know what it's going to mean for the game industry. I hope it means something positive. I really do, because you know me, Frank. I'm a hopeful person. I'm an optimist. Yes. I'm a glass half full person. I hope this means good things for the gaming industry, because I love games. I love playing games, and I love games where I don't have to spend $70 and then also feel obligated to buy multiple microtransactions just to feel like I'm playing a game that is
complete.
Yeah, exactly. I hate it. So,
Hey, what happened to Half-Life 3? Like, was that a thing for a while? Is it still a thing?
oh yeah,
I'd forgotten about it until now.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah.
Because there was a number of different things that had happened, like leaks. Gabe said something. There was a guy who did the voice for Gordon. No, not the voice for Gordon. The voice for someone. He said something on Twitter, and there was a couple of other things as well. And the entire internet was just Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3. And I do a podcast, and on the podcast, when I found out about these Half-Life 3 leaks, rumours,
Probably quite excited.
I was peeing my pants. But haven't heard a single thing about it since then, and it's been months, actually.
Yeah. The anticipation is frankly huge, and I'm going to reminisce a bit here. And Martin will remember this. 2003, the first LAN I ran, we all ordered Domino's pizza, and we all stood around and watched the Half-Life 2 technical demo.
Brilliant,
Like,
yeah.
You know, the oh my goodness, there's physics in the game. Those
Yeah.
barrels are bouncing off things.
It was big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a big step up, and this is what I love about Valve. When they do things, they really do things. They make things.
I mean, Valve
They
changed
push-
the entire industry.
They push games forward. They change not only games, but the industry as well, don't they? And it's incredible. And I'm so excited for a new Half-Life game. But it's.
Who knows?
I don't know what's happening. Right, I need to concentrate a bit and figure out what I'm doing with these cables. I'm missing something here because. So is this my power cable? Do
you mean you're literally missing something?
No, not. I'm not. No. I'm not missing literally. I'm missing in my mind how this cable connects. I think what I have here, this is a master connector for RGB.
Yeah.
But no, this could just be the front RGB actually. Have we still got music going? No more music. Should we try some? Should we put some more music on?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. And open. Okay. Hopefully there's some more music playing.
Let us know if it's overwhelming.
Let us know if it's overwhelming. Yes, thank you. Right, I've got to figure out these cables here. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, and 3 cables. Right, so these are the RGB from the front fans.
Yeah.
This, I believe, is the RGB from the front, just the case RGB.
Gotcha.
So, I've got no kind of splitter here, which is interesting.
Yeah. And is there a controller built in or not?
There doesn't seem to be, which is really strange. Okay. Let's see, and then so this is a fan. Yep, I can plug this into here. I don't need 3-pin. Okay. The problem is, what I've got is I've got a number of cables that are male. I've got one female, and
Things that need a splitter.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is there a splitter that we've missed somewhere?
I will check the
Oh, the big box, the big box. Yes.
case accessories. Went down a lot with these. Whoops.
No, there's not.
Okay, I will also check the cables that we have.
Thanks. Okay, so let's see. That's definitely, these are the 3 fans. What's this? This is for the, okay, that's for this, and that does what? Okay. So this, connection to USB, that's done. So, right, so this one here, this connects to,
I found some aerials, what look like some IDE cables, I think, and some small M2.
yeah, okay, no, those are the motherboard stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I need to look at this this thing. So that goes into the fan header. That's fine. We know that. That's already done. This thing, ARGB, and that goes into the fan header. That's for power. That connects to a light strip. Okay, so we don't actually need this one because that connects to a light strip, which we don't have. But the ARGB fans, big, but those are, right, am I missing something? A cable coming from the all-in-one? I don't think so. There's no cable there. It's all from, it's all coming out of the, there's no extra cable that comes out of the radiator. So the, where's the connection for the fans? The fans are all connected up together, and then, okay. Ah, right, okay. Fans, right at the end, the fans have a little connection, which L. Which one's L? L, can we find this?
That splits into 2. Interesting. You put it in there.
Oh, it's this one, right. So this one, so I've got the end here. No, this is, so 2 ends, but one end, it doesn't look anything like this picture. So one end goes into, got it, right, that goes into there.
4 pin for pump.
And then where's this connector? Right, that must be what comes out of the little, could we put it down on its backside, Frank?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Thanks, dude. There's a lot of cables there at the moment, so you just have to be a little bit careful.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Thank you. Just down like that would be good. So, this is, you know, the thing with, you know, this particular AIO, and like I said, with any cooling, and especially AIOs, they're all different.
Yeah.
You've got to really figure this stuff out. So there should be a little cable coming off the side of this somewhere. Off the, fuck it. Can you, which side is that? So
It seems like the far side from the hose.
from the side that doesn't have the hose. Okay. See, I can't see anything there. There's nothing coming off it, unless it's just there and we...
Oh, that looks like it's coming off the top of the fan. Cable connection guide.
So I can't see any... Maybe we should undo this and have a good proper look at it before...
Okay.
I'm just going to do that. So this is the complicated bit, guys, to anyone that's watching. It always is when it comes to putting a PC together, especially if it's your first time building in this with this particular piece of kit, which for me it is.
Sometimes it can be a different thing that you don't expect, not necessarily the connections to the cooler itself.
Here it is.
There it is, tucked away.
It's tucked right away.
But sometimes it's when you've got a case that you don't have a lot of space to manoeuvre in.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we need to find a good way of... can we lift this up, Frank, and just hold... I'll hold this in place.
Onto its feet.
Onto its feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And once it's on its feet, could you hold on to that? Could you hold on to that for me?
Yep.
Thanks, dude. Right, so back here then, we've got this little cable, which, can you kind of pull it out a bit? And I'm going to feed this through.
It's a really tiny nub of a cable.
It really is, isn't it? And it's hidden right there. It's hidden so well. So now I can get this in. This is what happens, you just miss tiny things. But that's okay. Right, so put that back in place, please. And then what I'll do is I'll just screw these back in. So we're just aiming for...
One of
so
those.
that screw needs to go there.
Okay, sure.
So just push it in a bit further. Oh no, sorry, not there. There.
Gotcha.
That's it. That's it. That's one. And then on the other corner, is it? Sorry, I've got my armpit right in your face. Just move it one way or the other to... Bro, that's it. Thanks,
Super.
dude.
Teamwork.
Right, so that's that mystery figured out, because now that we've done that, this makes a whole lot more sense.
That's good. This one, from what I understand, is to connect a light strip, which is optional.
We don't have that, yeah, but yeah, there was something wasn't making sense, and then now that we've got this plugged in, it makes a lot more sense.
I mean, why would a Wookiee go and live on Endor?
Why would it, Frank? Who even knows? Right. Now we just need to plug in the cables for the other LEDs. But again, these are all... This is strange. These are all male connectors, but the motherboard connectors are always male. So what am I missing here?
I don't know. I found that on the shelf. That's not from the case.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I thought it was from the case.
No.
There must be something else we're missing.
For this?
There must be something else we're missing. What have we got here? No. So we've got a whole host of male connectors that are going currently into male, that have to go into male connectors. So we're definitely missing something. We're missing some sort of splitter.
Do we account? Have we accounted for everything that comes in?
So it's not the. It's the case we're looking for. We need the. Let's see if we can find the manual for the case.
Righto.
Thanks, dude. Right.
I will search the cables.
Let's have a look. So, what do we have included? Do we have any splitters? Okay, there were no splitters. Interesting. IO ports.
you would expect it to sort of come with it, wouldn't you? Because I mean, take this Be Quiet for example.
Sorry, dude. I just need to read this now.
Sure.
Front fans, cable management. Okay, no, that's just graphics card installation. Okay, it says absolutely nothing. Why do we have so many male connectors and no? This is weird. I wonder if this is something that we're missing here, Frank. Like a bit of hardware, because yeah, Uni Hub controller. Is there anything else in the box for the case or the AIO?
That's the case accessory box. It's not empty, and let's have a look in the AIO.
Right. Yes, I'm seeing a splitter here. There's a splitter. But we don't have a splitter in the box. Is it possible that they just left it out?
I mean, stranger things have happened, I'm sure.
Yeah, Lancool 3 RGB fans connects to splitter, connects to motherboard. That's exactly what I'm looking for. It says it right here in the manual. And this time I did read the manual.
Just double check those for me.
Okay, no. No. Okay. Right, Daniel, if you're still tuned in, we seem to be missing a cable inside of our case box, which is a bit annoying. We've checked all the boxes, we've double checked all the boxes, and it's definitely not here. Frank is just now triple checking the boxes and the rubbish pile to see if there's anything we've missed, but I don't think we have. This is not a major issue. It just means that we're not going to have flashy lights on the 3 fans at the front at the moment, which is a bit annoying. But I can definitely get it fixed by Friday, which is when you want the PC. No, nothing.
No.
Okay.
I mean, what we did find was that Be Quiet controller. Could we utilise that, or is that sort of?
We could utilise this. So no, this is
Is it?
no, because all of the cables are male, and again, that's
Huh. How odd. Yeah. These are. Yeah, they're male on the controller. Interesting.
okay. It will definitely be fixed by the time it gets to you, Daniel, but it just means that we're not going to have any flashy lights this evening, so apologies in advance about that. Well, not in advance, I'm literally apologising now. I'm apologising now about that. I am sorry. I don't know how that's happened, but very rarely things don't come in the box that they should, which is very annoying. I probably have a splitter somewhere in stock over here in all the storage. But I'll need to rummage for a bit, so let's get it turned on anyway, and so everything else is ready to go other than yes
Other than the Holy Grail.
Other than the Holy Grail. Let me just one sec, I need to plug in this other fan right here. There's a lot of fans on this one. Let's see. There, right. Okay.
Superb.
So, graphics card.
All right, shall I lay it down?
Let's just. I need to. Right.
Make a landing space, huh?
Yeah.
How many connectors does this bad boy have? Do you know?
I think it's just got one. It's just got one, which is the PCIe 6x2, which is the new type.
The new format that replaced, because the 3090 I've got has the two individual.
There was another format after that, which was the 12 volt high power. They've now replaced that to the 12 volt 2x6.
Ah, okay, good.
Right. Pass the 5090, Frank.
It's like Excalibur.
Okay. Let's do a nice little unboxing here.
We need is like, you know, a Pulp Fiction light.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Can we take that off, Frank? Thank you very much.
There it is.
All right. Jesus, that's heavy. Right, we've got lots of bits in here that we may or may not need.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've just got the connectors here. We don't need this probably.
Keep it on hand.
And we've got GPU SAG brackets that I will probably do tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense. Right?
because I'm obviously going to have to sort out the lighting tomorrow as well. Loud noises.
Alright, super.
That is a chunky boy. That is a 4 slot.
That is actually enormous.
That's what she said.
Must be. Wow.
It's big, isn't it?
No kidding.
Yeah, all right. So let's take off these naffy stickers.
Ooh, giant peel on the back. Excellent.
Yep. Thanks, dude. Do the peel on here as well. Thank you again. Right, so now let's see. We need to take up how many slots?
Is it 4?
I think it's 4. So I'm going to need
That really is enormous. That's
everything.
filling the case.
Yeah, that's big. That's really big. Okay. Oop. I cannot wait to benchmark and test this graphics card because, I mean, it's just insane how big it is, and it's insane how fast a 5090 is as well.
Hang on. So this cable, I'm going to take this out because I want to have a look at this properly.
So we don't need that cable. What
No.
we have is just this one here that comes directly from the motherboard.
Yeah. But for those with older power supplies, I'm guessing,
You can still
This
use
didn't
this.
have that.
Yeah. You now need 4.
This takes 4.
4 connectors, yeah.
So it's twice what was required for the 3090.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you mind just putting it on its backside?
You want this facing you?
No, you just have to move the graphics card out of the way. I think there's not enough room for it there.
Space issue, huh?
Okay. Thanks, dude.
Just holding this thing like it's, you know, the golden idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It basically is.
Yeah.
It's like the chalice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's get this plugged in.
Daniel says, "Yeah, no worries. I can wait for fairy lights."
Well, you won't have to wait. You'll get the. Well, I guess you'll get the. everything will arrive as it should be. You just won't be able to see them right now,
It's
unfortunately.
good to see you've got your priorities in order, Daniel. It's, you know.
It's very annoying though because
Yeah, you expect those necessary components to be included.
Yeah, it's a real shame because personally I was really looking forward to turning on the PC and to go ta-da, and for you to go, whoa, it looks amazing. I mean, it still looks pretty amazing. I'm very happy with it. It looks really nice. But yes, there's going to be a few lights that aren't working. Right. Okay, so let us. So I think that's everything now.
That card really is just whopping, isn't it?
It's a whopper. Oh yeah, very nice. Okay, let's put some power in.
Now, are we sure we're not going to trip your entire office?
God, I hope not. Jeez, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my word. Right, let's plug in a display port. Where you gone, display port? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh.
Uh-oh, do I need to move?
Nope. Okay, display port. So let's just do this.
Take that.
No.
Nope, no.
I put them into the motherboard socket so they
very good. Discourage use.
so they get not used. Okay. All right.
Moment of truth.
Are you ready? Oh, I can't even see the power button. It's so far away. Okay. No, actually, I really can't. Can you go round and?
Let's have a look. There we go.
Hey. All right. So we somehow have. So we have LEDs.
Maybe not in the rad fans.
Oh yes, yes. Oh. Check this. Plugged in. Always got to be really careful. It looks like it, but just want to be sure. There we go.
Yeah, good to double check the seating.
Where was that power cable?
It's in the middle.
In the middle?
So, yeah, there you are.
Okay.
There we go.
Alrighty.
Wait, so the graphics card has got 3 of its own fans.
The graphics card has got 3 fans. Yep. We've then got 3 140mm fans at the top.
Yeah,
and then we've got at the front, and we've got 3 120mm fans at the top. So, yes, that looks really nice.
I can really feel that.
Yeah, that's nice airflow, isn't it? So we're just waiting for the post now on the screen.
It's got to do what, memory trading and all that.
It's got a memory train for probably a minute or so, or 3/4 of a minute sometimes. Sometimes, it can be even up to 5, 15, 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
If you have 64 gigs, or higher, and you have very fast RAM, it can sometimes take a very long time.
There you go, look, the AIOC.
Oh, brilliant!
Screen
and we've got the lights on up at the top as well.
Wow, that is the first time I've seen a display on a AIO.
It's nice. It's really nice.
Person.
You have to talk to the front.
To be at the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the lights are working, Daniel. The lights are all working. So the cables that we're looking at, they must have been piggyback cables for the main cables which were already plugged in, which allows you to then go from female to male. So yeah, all good. So what do you think, sir? How does that look?
There's a nice RGB edging to the
yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Just down there.
Yeah, really nice. So let me just tilt this back for you so you can see. There you go. There's your fans up at the top. There's your front view, which looks stunning. Really like that. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Looks great. All we need to do now then is just a little bit of cable tidying. Well, actually, a lot of cable tidying.
A bit of housekeeping.
We will need to install Windows. So this is what we do just as a general for every customer, Daniel. We will install Windows, install all of your drivers for your graphics card and your motherboard and everything else. All those drivers will be updated. Your BIOS will be fully updated. Windows will be fully up to date through Windows Update. And then the PC will go through 12 hours of testing. Stress testing, just to make sure that everything is working fine, because I'm sure you can appreciate that the last thing you want when you have your fancy new PC delivered is for one of the parts to die in, I don't know, a few days, right? Nobody wants that. I don't want that. You definitely don't want that. So we do a very rigorous stress test to make sure that everything is as it should be. There's your. I just need to take off the little
one last
little peel. There we go. Can you see the little LCD screen there? I think you can. Yep. See the. Hang on. Yeah. There. There's your little LCD screen for the AIO, and you can change that to all sorts of different things. Sorry, Frank.
You're all good. I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah, you can change it to. What did you say, Frank? It was you can
have
fully
like
customize it.
You can have like multi-layered images that you create, so it can be customized.
It could just be your temperatures, so your CPU temperature, or it could be
animated,
literally
video
anything.
loops,
Anything
layered things, whatever you like.
Very cool.
It could be like, going Super Saiyan with your CPU temperature in his hair.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And we've got post, so everything is working great. All the components are working. We're all happy. I'm thrilled because this looks so nice.
It's really nice.
Really, really nice. And thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much for making your purchase with Gamertech.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a fun build.
It was a really fun build. I had a great time. Hopefully you had a time. And
yeah.
Did you have a great time, Frank?
I did.
Yeah.
I had a very nice time. I'm really happy to see a Galahad in person for the first time, as well as a 5090, and it's a really lovely case.
Really nice. Yeah.
I mean, it is an absolutely top tier.
It's a beaut.
Build.
It's a beaut. Yeah.
No.
I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous indeed. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right. So please visit the website gamertech.org. Not you, Daniel, but anyone else that's looking to buy a PC. Gamertech.org. We have the best value and probably even the cheapest PCs in the UK. It's hard to say. Things change all the time, but we are. Our motto is affordable gaming. So we make sure that our prices are as tight as they can be, so that you get the best deal. God knows buying a PC these days, it's expensive.
Daniel knows.
It's an expensive purchase. So
really
we make sure that it's as affordable as possible. I'm not going to name any names, but when I price this up, as I do with most of the the more expensive builds, or even most of the builds, I go and price it up as well at our two main competitors. You may know them. They rhyme with Hill-Hast and DC Specialist. And we were hundreds of pounds cheaper. So that's one of the reasons why Daniel, I'm sure, made his decision to buy with us. Hopefully there were some other things as well, like our solid 3-year warranty, with which includes parts, the fact that we live streamed it so that Daniel can join in and watch it being built, and what other things. Yes, we do. You can provide your own GPU. So if you've already got a GPU but you want to update the rest of your PC, we can do that for you. You can send us the GPU or you can fit it yourself.
And one step further, you can build as a kit.
And you can build as a kit. So if you are a person that knows enough about PCs to build your own, but buying them at 5, 6, 8 different places, there's a pain in the butt, which it is. you can press a button, which means that you get to build it, and it will be obviously a fairly reasonable amount cheaper as well. So it's as a kit rather than as a build where we build it. That's probably enough of an outro.
I think so. Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
I've been Tal, and
I've been Frank.
we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.
Thanks very much.
Bye. See ya. Right. I can't get to the mouse.
Okay.
I can't. Hang on. Right. No. Just we're gonna stay professional.
Yeah.
We're gonna stay professional for just one more minute. Okay. I've got the mouse. I'm stopping streaming.